There you go. SubX.News on the spot reporting. It's 4:12 p.m.
Didn't include a signature from the village clerk. The Daily Southbound reports the suit says the bank knowingly and intentionally paid checks to vendors on behalf of the village that it knew should not have been paid. Henyard is not named as a defendant. The suit seeks $1.9 million. Mike Krauser, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
The new report finds Black and Latino drivers are receiving the majority of traffic tickets here in Chicago.
The study from Free to Move and Impact for Equity reviewed Chicago traffic stop data from 2023 through 2025. It shows black drivers accounted for 48% of stops and 45% of tickets. Latino drivers made up 33% of stops and 36% of tickets. Both groups represent about 29% of the city's population. Meanwhile, white drivers make up roughly 33% of Chicago, but accounting for just 14% of stops and tickets. The report also shows disparities in the 18th district, which is 73% white. Black drivers made up 44% of traffic stops, despite representing only 6% of those residents. Glenn Marshall, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
An update to a story we first told you about earlier this week. A Cook County judge has ordered a 26-year-old Palatine man to remain behind bars on charges that he grabbed a teenage girl and stole her cell phone. Curvey Williams charged with aggravated kidnapping, criminal sexual abuse of a victim in a teens, and resisting arrest. Monday morning, a teen girl called for help and reported that she was the victim of a robbery and sexual offense. He's due back in court March 6th. Northwest suburban community taking some steps to clean its dirty water.
Barrington's wastewater plant needs some significant upgrades. The community has gotten a more than $1 million grant in order to get some of the work done. The money comes from Washington. It's part of a $50 million project that will lead to replacing and rehabbing 25 pieces of equipment at the facility. The plant on North Raymond was built in the 1930s and hasn't had a major upgrade since the 70s. More than 2 million gallons of wastewater a day go through the Barrington wastewater treatment plant. Construction's expected to begin later this year. Cisco Code of
Saks Fifth Avenue closed. Look at that.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody there.
Forecast coming up next.
Look at that. There's no one here on Michigan Avenue. It's 4:15 p.m. Thursday before Valentine's Day. Thursday before Valentine's, right? It's 12th today, right? That's 2 days away. Look, there's not even the Harry Potter store is full. Look at that. They used to have a whole bunch of lines over there by the Harry Potter store. It's completely empty. There's no tourism here. It's zero. It's non-existent. Even, I'm telling you, that's always had people there. It's empty. That's not good. That's completely not good. And there's no shoppers here. There's no Valentine's Day shoppers. And people say, well, it ain't Valentine's Day, John. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, wait. You don't buy things on Valentine's Day, man. Do you? When do you buy them? You buy them before and you give them to your honey on Valentine's morning, right? On her pillow or something like that. So this should be full of shoppers right now. It should be full. It's not. It's completely empty. And on top of it, it's rush hour. There you go. It's 4:16 p.m. It's rush hour. Look. Starbucks, completely empty. They usually have lines there. There's no one here. There's no one in downtown Chicago. Zero. There you go. There's 2 more cops. So we've seen 4 cops so far on foot patrol right here. There was 2 on Oak, and now there's 2 by Ontario, and there's 2 more there. So that's 6 we've counted. We just counted 4 cops here on Michigan and Ontario, and then 2 were on Oak. So we're counting foot patrols. So far we've seen 6, and we're going to mark it in our videos. But here's the thing, there's no one here. By the way, that's a boarded up business there. You see that door there? That's not a black door. That's plywood there. That was the Deluxe over there. That was the restaurant there. Never got replaced. You're not gonna replace that. I'm talking about that restaurant right there. That's abandoned right there. That's abandoned right there. That's an abandoned restaurant. I used to be really nice in there. But think about it. 2 days before Valentine's. 2 days before Valentine's Day, and there ain't nobody out here, right? And we're gonna keep moving, right? Again, we're doing our tour of Michigan Avenue here. It's 4:17 p.m. We're going southbound on Michigan. We're going from Oak, south on Michigan. The river is in front of us, and we're counting how many police we see, and we're talking about the people we see. There's no one. There's no foot traffic. It's non-existent here. There's no foot traffic. It's absolutely empty here. There's nobody here. Harry Potter store had nobody there. Starbucks had nobody in there. There you go, man. There's no one in these stores, man. And it's 2 days before Valentine's Day, and there's no one out here shopping. There's zero. It's non-existent. This should be packed right now. Why? Because you have people that work downtown, you have tourists that come into the city, and you have people that live in the city. You have three sets of people, right? You have the people that work downtown, you have tourists, and you have people that live in the city. They would all be here, coming here to shop for their sweethearts. Right? The Mag Mile, but you don't see it. And then what do people say? This is what these mostly white liberal terrorists say, gentrifiers. Oh, it's Fulton Market. Mag Mile's not Mag Mile anymore. It's Fulton Market. Well, Fulton Market don't have no stores. That's all crap there. It's all fake junk, man. It's fake.com. There you go, man. Those stores are all empty there. It's all fake.com stuff, right? Fulton Market's fake. There you go. That store, there's nobody there. There's nobody going in there. That store there is not even open. It's got paper on the windows. There you go. See that there? See that there? Michigan Avenue, 419, the Intercontinental. You don't see nobody around there. See that there? Don't you see this? Then you don't see no foot traffic. You don't see no car traffic. You don't see anything. Well, maybe it's because we had 4 homicides yesterday. Maybe people are kind of scared. There's no tourists here by the Wrigley building. It's a beautiful day out. I got my windows open. It's beautiful. Look at that. There ain't no one here. It's completely abandoned. So again, you don't have the shoppers, you don't have the tourists, you don't have the workers, you don't have anything out here. You don't have the rush hour traffic. Maybe we'll go down Wacker. We'll see how this is going over here. I don't see nobody down there on the Riverwalk. The Riverwalk's completely empty down there. You see that down there? You don't see people down there either. See that there? You can see the Riverwalk a little bit over there. You see that? You don't see anybody down there. Right? There you go. There, I'll show you the Riverwalk. There ain't nobody down there, man. Smell weed smell when you open your windows up. See that? There ain't nobody on there, Riverwalk down there. There ain't nobody down there. There's ice patches, ice lilies they call them. See the ice lilies there? There's no one walking. There's 0 people walking down there. We're going to go on Wacker and see the traffic here, right? There ain't no traffic here. And it's 4:21 p.m.